Hello world, it's Chad Chong here, and in the next few minutes I'm going to go over some compensation plan rules and give you some understanding of how the compensation plan works and also other bonuses we have here at World Global Network. If you've just seen our online webinar, either a replay or live, because of the limited number of time on a webinar, we just go over the comp plan, and this video I'm going to show you right now goes a little bit more on detail. Once again, I am not an employee of the company. The information I'm sharing with you is what I believe and I see in this company. What you should do as well is with this information, why don't you go to your back office and go down to your membership kit and download the business rules and the compensation plan there yourself if you want to compare what you see there and what I'm going to show you right now. To keep this video as short as possible, some things that I'll go through quickly, some things I will write on the board. But what's very important, guys, is in the presentation I thought I talked about 3 steps. These are the 3 steps you must do ASAP to unlock everything in a compensation plan. So I'm going to write up on the board really quickly, guys. And you know, one thing you should do is keep on replaying this and understanding what you need to do. So really, 3 steps. This is all the topics I'm going to go through today. 3 steps is number 1. This is very, very important, guys. The 3 steps. Number 1 is to be a team member. Once you become a team member, it allows you to earn fast start bonus. How do you become a team member? By picking a pack, either what we call the partner pack or the executive pack. And depending on when you're watching this video, our partner pack is 1 hilo. Our executive pack is a pack of hilos. So we call this the selfish pack, and we call this the family pack. Why? Because if you want to have the functionality of our product, and one big functionality is definitely we care, is to share with other people, is to be able to share with other people. So it doesn't really make sense buying a single hilo, but you know, I'm just going to give an example. Now, the partner pack pricing is $320. And you get 100 SV. What does SV stand for? It stands for sales volume. At the time you're watching this video, this might be the numbers, this may not be the numbers, depending on what promotions are on at the moment and which country you're in. So what I'm doing right now is giving you the number that is general in our 195 countries around the world. So if yours is off a little bit here and there, just keep in mind that this is a general presentation. So this is what the standard numbers are, 320 for 100 SV, and the executive pack is 1280 for 450 sales volume. Now, sales volume, what is that? Sales volume is like our international currency here in our compensation plan, because in Malaysia, you may be paying with ringgit. How much sales volume is that? In Korea, you might be paying with the local money. In Japan, you pay with the local money as we open. In Thailand, where I am right now, you pay with Thai baht. So each currency that you pay with, you get a SV sales volume. And that sales volume is our global currency, so to speak, that we can use to calculate our commission in our compensation plan. So when you become a team member, all you got to do is just pick a pack. When you pick a pack, either a partner pack or executive pack, you can start earning fast retail. What is fast retail? You earn 10% of whatever someone buys that you introduce. So you introduced me to the business. Today I bought a phone. You get 10% of the phone. The Infolio at $599 at 10%, for example, you earn $60. If you sign me up as a partner pack, 10% of 320, you just made $32 because I came in a pack. Executive pack, I came in at $12.80. You get $130 fast start. So this fast retail is paid to you every single time someone you introduce to the business purchase anything. So if I go in there and do my Fidelity membership, Fidelity of $69, guess what? $69, 10% of that is $7 paid out to you every single week. So every time someone who comes out with cash, you get a fast retail of 10%, and the 30 SV goes into the binary, goes into the compensation plan to pay out. So every time when someone you introduce puts in money to buy a product, you get 10% fast start and a percent of that as CV goes to pay out everyone. So guys, step one is pretty simple. Become a team member, and when you become a team member, you can earn fast retail cash at 10%. Next, what you need to do is become a team builder. What is a team builder? It's pretty simple. A team builder is someone that introduces 2 team members into the business. So what is a team member? Someone who picks a pack. So either a partner or executive pack. It has to be one on the left and one on the right. So this is you. You build 2 businesses. You can only build the left side and the right side, and it grows up. We call this the skynery. Some people call it binary. I like to call it skynery. Why? Because the sky's the limit. So how do you become a team builder? You just introduce a team member on the left and a team member on the right that you personally introduce. Now, these people can come in at any point. We allow you to accumulate your ranks. So for example, we have a 7-day commission period. This is our standard commission period. It runs on 7 days. Sometimes we have a bonus. Sometimes it goes for 8 days, 9 days. Sometimes it goes for 2 weeks, our commission period. So you have to always go back to your back office and check in to see how long that commission period is running for. And always look for the messages when you log in, see what the latest messages is to see if the commission period is extended. Why I really like this, ladies and gentlemen, is because our business is not stagnant. It keeps on growing. There's excitement. You know, just the other week, we had an extra 2 days commission period that produced over a dozen new diamonds, because guess what? People are like, wow, I'm this close, and now they expect extending another 2 days. I'm going to hit the target. I'm going to go diamond. So I love it that we have a 7-day commission period, and sometimes they give you bonuses. So step 2, become a team builder. Just have one on the left and one on the right. It has to be that. It doesn't matter when you do it. You can do this guy over here this week and this person 2 months later, and you're a team builder. Now, what do you get as a team builder? As a team builder, you're allowed to earn dual team. What is dual team? Dual team is another word for the binary income, or what we call the team volume commission. See, TVC stands for team volume commission. Once you're a team builder, you can earn team volume commission. What is team volume commission? Depending if you are on the blue plan or the red plan, I'll explain that a little bit later. You can be earning either 10% or 20%, that's not off, sorry, it's or 20% from the volume that comes in. So I'll give an example. Let's say there's 20%. You bring in a team member who comes in an executive. Executive have 450 sales volume. Then you bring another executive here, 450 sales volume. So which is the lesser of the two? The rule in binary is, or what we call skynery, the lesser of two, you get 20%. So they're equal, so we just do 450. So 450 times 20% equals $90. Oops, not 90%, $90. So over here, by introducing 2 people to the business, you just earn $90 from our team volume commission at 20%. If it's 10%, then it would be $45, okay? So that's how we calculate our team volume commission. We look at the lesser of 2 and multiply it by 10 or 20% depending what you are eligible. And I'll talk about that next, about the red and blue plan. So now, step 2 is really simple, guys. All you do is help 2. So I'm going a little bit more in detail. So what is step 2 to become a team builder? Is this to bring 2, and I talked about that. Now, number 3, this is the most important, guys. Number 3 is called team developer. This is the key of this business, guys. The key is to become a team developer as fast as possible and create team developers. That's it, guys. What is a team developer? This is you, and all you do is create one team builder on the left and one team builder on the right. Previously over here, you create a team member on the left and a team member on the right, right? Now in team developer, you create a team builder on the left and a team builder on the right. Yes, it has to be one on the left, one on the right. You know, you can't have 2 on the right. that won't make you a team developer. You can place 2 people there, don't get me wrong, but the rule is to become a team developer, you need to have one person. Personal means you personally introduce them to the business, one team builder on the left and one team builder on the right, in accumulate period. So you can bring these 2 guys this month, and 6 months later you bring in this person, then you're a team developer. It is one time. Everything about these ranks here, guys, is a one time. There's no requalification. What does that mean? As a team builder, you earn a team volume commission, right? So if this person quits, you still earn it because it's a one-time rank. You don't have to have this every single commission period. I hope you heard that, guys. This is one time and you earn TVC for life. To become a team member, one time, and you earn fast retail for life. And for team developer, what do you earn? You earn matching bonus, and you get into our ranks. You get to get in our career ranks and all the other bonus, which I'll talk about in a second. So guys, extremely simple. Step 1, become a team member, choose a pack. Step 2, become a team builder by bringing 2 people into the business as a team member. Step 3, become a team developer by creating one team builder on the left and one team builder on the right, and then you earn matching. Now you are in the recognition, which is very important, guys, because this is how you become a diamond, by understanding that you gotta be a team developer. If you're not a team developer, you cannot have any ranks. Once you're a team developer, you can start going all the way up to president millionaire. Now, what is the maximum earning? As a team developer, from the silver rank all the way to the president millionaire, the maximum you can earn a week is US dollars 50,000 a week. Hopefully that's okay for you. That's a week. And you say that's not enough? Well, what you need to do is become a double president millionaire. Their maximum earning a week is 100,000 per week per business center. I'll talk about business centers in a second. But if you want to max it out, then be a grand president millionaire. A grand president millionaire can earn $200,000 per week per business center. So when you come in as an executive, you get 3 business centers. That's what I'm going to talk about in a second. But just understand, this is times 3 per business center. This is times 3 per business center. This is times 3 per business center, which is 2 times 3 is $600,000 per week per commission period. And if the commission period is a 7-day general cycle, it means times 4 in a month. It is $2.4 million a month from just the team volume commission, guys. So, guys, these 3 steps are very important. I already talked about the packs and SV over here. So what we can do is put a tick on that, put a tick on that. Red and blue plan. Let's talk about the red and blue plan. Getting my tongue twisted a little bit. So really simple. The blue plan is for America, is for Canada, and for Europe, right? So all these got to do, can you go versus the red, it's about your TVC percent, either 20% or 10%. Now, because of how we build and following the FTC, there are 2 ways in our plan. So if you're not in Canada, if you're not in US, if you're not in Europe, then you are the red plan. If you are, then you're the blue. Now, why am I teaching you both? We are open in 195 countries, guys. So what does that mean? It means that you're going to have an international business, right? So you need to know both. So let's start with the red plan first. For you to earn 20% on the red plan, you just got to come in as an executive pack. Done, that's it. For you to earn 10%, what you got to do is you got to come in at a partner pack. Obviously, you can have an upgrade pack. And from when you upgrade, you become a partner pack to an executive. And from that onward, you earn 20%. So red plan is pretty simple. Steps 1, 2, and 3. The difference for red, step 1 is that you choose either 10 or 20% straight away. Now, for the blue plan, for you to get 10%, what you need to do is bring in 100 SV on your left side and 100 SV on the right side. When you do that, personal volume, you earn 10%. Now, if you look over here in the red pack, for you to earn 10%, what do you got to do? You got to become a team builder, right? To earn team volume commission at 10%, you got to be a team builder, so you got to bring in 2 people. So what's bringing 2 people? Bringing 2 people is at any pack, left and right, now you start earning dual team, right? So it is similar and different at the same time. What I'm trying to say is for you to earn this 20 or 10%, you got to bring 2 people anyway. Over here, if you bring in 2 people at the lowest pack, you get 10%. Now, to get 20%, you need to personally have 450 SV on the left and 450 SV on the right. So there's only 2 brackets, guys. This is the 2 brackets. So how do you become 20% on the blue plan? You bring in an executive pack, because remember, an executive pack has 450 SV and a partner pack has 100 SV. So what's pretty simple? In the blue plan, to get 10%, you bring 2 partners. To get 20%, you bring in 2 executives, or you bring in 5 partners and 5 partners, and you just have to personally accumulate that 450. Now you get 20%. So this is the only difference between the red and the blue plan. I'm not here to tell you which is better or which is worth. I'm here to educate you on which is the difference. So once again, blue plan, to get 10%, you bring 1 on the left, 1 on the right, minimum 100. To get 20%, personally you have to accumulate 450. So how? I'll give an example. This is you. You bring in an executive here, 450, and then you bring in here a partner at 100. What are you right now? You're at 10%. Then you bring another personal partner, you're still at 10% because you haven't matched that. Maybe 4 months later, you sign up an executive. Now you're over the quota 450. Now you're earning 20% for life. No need to requalify, guys. You have to understand no need to requalify. So here's the difference between red and blue. We've done that. I just want to move on and get as much possible done through this video. What is a binary? Some people don't understand what a binary is. There's so many different types of compensation plan out there. Stair-step, breakaway, uni level, and today I'm going to talk to you about the binary. So some people are used to building what we call uni level, where this is you, or some hybrid, where you have to bring in multiple teams, sales teams, to get customers. So in this scenario, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sales team that's building. You are here on top. You're the boss. You created this 7 sales team, and they sell and they build business and volume at different sizes. Now you have 7 people competing against each other, which, you know, some of you may say this is healthy competition. But what we want to do, and why I like a binary, is that we ask you not to build multiple different competition lines. What we tell you to do, and I'm going to show you in a binary here, we want you to build binaries 2. We want you to build 2 businesses and help everybody else. So this is you. We want you to build a left team, and we want you to build a right team. So just now we're at 7 people competing against each other. Look here. We're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now we have 2 teams, and the 4 leaders here are working together, and the 3 leaders here are working together, and we are growing at extremely fast pace. Now, one of the things I want to address right now, guys, is that you may say, hey, I just want to build 1 leg, or if your sponsor or your upline say, hey, you know what? I'm going to take care of 1 leg for you guys. You just go ahead and build the other leg. Guys, don't listen to that. And if you said it, I'm not blaming you. What I'm saying is this is called a binary. Binary stands for 2. It's not called a oneary. A oneary means you build 1 leg, right? Guys, if you want to build business, have some confidence in yourself that you can build more than 1 leg. Build more than 1 line. If the answer is yes, I can do more than 1 person, then fantastic. Build a team, left and right leg. That is the binary. We are here to build 2 legs, and that's how you keep it stable, and that's how you keep things growing. Okay, very important, guys. Our placement strategy here in World Global Network is that you have a sponsor. So in this situation, let's say your sponsor is over here. So sponsor, S-P-O-N-S-O-R. So here's your sponsor. You are on the right of the sponsor. In this scenario, because you're on the right of the sponsor, The right side is what we call the team leg. Why? Because you are on the right of the sponsor. The sponsor also builds his left and his right, right? So because you can only place on your left side and your right side, same with your sponsor, can only build on the left and the right side, the right team is known as the team leg. Why? Because your sponsor now can put someone over here that you don't even know. And he can put another person over here that you don't even know. But all this volume goes to everyone and shared with everyone here. So in this scenario, because your sponsor's on your, you are on the right of the sponsor, your right side is your team. And what do you call this side? We call this a personal. Why is this called a personal? Because you are personally responsible for these people that you can only place here. Now, which is the better? Which is the worst? I'm not here to argue or talk about that. I'm here to explain how it works. Me personally, I would always love to be in the personal leg. Why? Because with the personal leg, I know my sponsor is working directly with me to help in building their personal leg. Because the sponsor that I have over here has their sponsor helping them on this leg. So I want to be in a spot where I believe I'll get the most benefit because it most benefits my sponsor. Once again, guys, wherever you're placed, you ask your sponsor, am I on your left or on the right? If your sponsor said, I'm on your right, then your right team is your team leg and the left is your personal leg. So if we switch it across, if you are on the left of your sponsor, then the left is the team and the right is the personal. Simple as that. So that is a binary. That's how we pay. All the volume that goes all the way up to infinity, you get paid to the maximum. What is the maximum? If you max out this compensation plan, it's 2.4 million. Now, this binary can grow really fast. You can get 100,000, you can get 200,000, you can get more and more and more people grow. Why? Because it's through a team effort. If you have 100,000 that spends $5, guess what, guys? You got $500,000 of volume. You only need a little bit of people to put in volume for it to explode. That's the benefit of a binary because it can go to infinity. So I like this. The maximum is if they're supposed to pay you 20% and it's supposed to be 300,000, well, the max is 200,000. The extra 100,000 goes back in the system. Hopefully that's okay for you that you're making $200,000 a week. So that is a binary. So we talked about the binary and the compensation plan. 3 business center. This is a good question people ask. What is 3 business center? When you come in with a personal pack, you get 1 business center, but you also have an extra business center here. Business center 2 and business center 3. These 2 are activated if you are an executive pack. You get business center 2 and 3. If you upgrade, from the point you upgrade, business center 2 and 3 activates, and from that point they earn volume. So what you see here, this belongs to you. This is your account. Whether you have 1, 2, or 3 business centers, you still pay the same $69 a month for all 3. It's not 69 times 3, it's 69 for all. Now, as you place people on your left, understand that they have 3 business centers inside as well. Some might be activated, some might not. But for the sake of our diagram, I'm just showing you the volume over here. So let's get an example. On the left leg, the volume is 50,000. And on the right leg, the volume is 80,000. So let's make it look a little bit bigger. Okay? So 50,000, 80,000. Now, let's break it down into business centers. Business center 1. How we pay is pretty simple. We look on the volume on the left and look on the volume on the right. We see which is the lesser of the 2. Here's the lesser of the 2. We pay 50K, let's say at 20%, ladies and gentlemen. You just made 50K, you just made $10,000. You say, what about the right side? Well, here we have to minus the 50. Now you have 30,000 carried forward for the next commission period, which could be next week. But you also earn the matching from everyone you introduce here. Some people like to look at it a little bit different as well. Here's an example. They like to say, we get the 10% matching volume from each side. So what's the matching volume between these two? It is 50,000, right? So it's a matching volume. What do they do? 10% here, 10% matching on each side. What is 10% of that? It's 5,000. Over here is 5,000. So you make 5,000 on the left, 5,000 right, 10,000, which is the same as 20% of the lesser leg. So whichever one takes your fancy, either 20% of the lesser leg or 10% matching volume get paid out, and then the excess carries forward. So what is the excess here? It's 30K. That 30K goes into the next commission period, and straight away you're starting. So what does that mean? Come next week, whatever volume comes in the next commission period, could be a week, could be 2 weeks, you're already off the gates with 30,000, right? So that's a head start. So you do not lose any volume if you stay activated at 69. If you stop your $69 activation, which is 30 sales volume, so this 69 gets also 30 SV. What happens is within a month, they give you 1 month. After 1 month, if you don't do 69 on your month anniversary, then what they do is start minusing 25% of your carry forward every commission period. So the commission period be a week or 2 weeks, whatever it is. So let's say it's a week. So every week, they'll minus 25%. So let's say after 30 days, I didn't do this, then they minus 25%. And then if I don't do my 69 the next week, they minus another 25%, and so on and so forth. So what I just shared with you right there is how our binary works, the 3 business centers. This is so important, right? So I'll show you, I just explained business center 1. So I explained business center 1 with the volume of 50,000 on the left and 80,000 on the right. Now, if you look at business center 1, the rule of getting team volume commission is having 1 on the left, 1 on the right. So do you have left, right? Yes, you get paid. Now for business center 2, you have a left, but do you have a right? Not yet. Business center 3, do you have a right? Yes, you do. Do you have a left? Not yet. So what happens is the volume gets stored here and here till you have volume here that minuses it over there. You may say, well, there's business center 1 has volume. Well, business center 1, 2, and 3 are independent. They don't require 1, and 3 doesn't require 1. They're independent. What does that mean? This 50,000, it gets stored in here. This 80,000 gets stored in here. So let's say this is week 1, week 2, week 3. You do the same volume, okay? You do the same volume. So week 1, what happens for business center 1? You get paid $10,000 plus your carry forward is 30,000. We worked that out. Week 2, you get paid another 10,000, and when you minus, there is a 30,000 here carry forward. There's another 30,000. So guess what happens? It accumulates. 60,000 is here. So if you do 80,000 again, really 80 plus 60 is 140K is really what you have on your right side. You minus the 50,000 points, which you get 10% off, 20%, that's $10,000 to you. Then next week you have that carry forward over there. So that's for business center 1, pretty simple. But business center 2, there's nothing minusing the matching volume. So week 1 you have 50,000, nothing minus, so it carries forward. Week 2, now you have 100,000. Week 3, now you have 150,000 because there's nothing taking it away. Over here, week 1, 80,000. Week 2, 160. Week 3, 240. It keeps on adding and adding and adding till you start building. So let's say over a period of 2 years, you accumulate 1 million SV on the left. Then you start building your business center 3. At the end of the first commission period, you got 10,000. Guess what? You get paid from all this volume, that million and 10,000, you get paid over here for business center 1, but business center 2, you get another check of the lesser, which is the lesser 2. This is the lesser. So 20%, you get another $2,000. What am I trying to say to you guys? With 3 business centers, you have like 3 bank accounts that accumulates the volume. So the volume comes here one time, it populates 2 business centers. The volume on the right comes here one time and it populates 2 business centers. So guys, you're putting in the work and you can get paid 3 times more if you come in at an executive pack. Totally up to you. So this is what a business center is. Once again, $69 cover all 3 business centers just one time. So I'm just gonna rub this off and continue going. Guys, hopefully you feel it how I feel it. Guys, it's super simple. Don't let this complicate you. If it complicates you, just go back. Step 1, pick a pack. Step 2, bring 2. Step 3, help the 2 bring 2, and you're done. That's all you got to do. This is just goes a little bit more in detail. So once again, if you want to keep it simple, just go back to the quick presentation that we have online at the team website. Now, generation matching is pretty simple. So our commission period starts, let's go, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Our commission period ends Monday night, Tuesday morning, midnight. So Monday midnight, or Monday night, Tuesday morning at midnight. So 11:59 p.m. Monday night, 12 a.m. Tuesday morning, Los Angeles Pacific Standard Time. So wherever you are in the world, guys, go to timeanddate.com or go to a website and see the time difference. Just know that Monday night, LA, Los Angeles time, 11:59, or Tuesday morning at midnight is when our commission period ends regularly. Sometimes we might have a bonus. Sometimes they say, look, we're gonna end it and give you an extra 2 days, so then it ends Wednesday night, Thursday morning. You gotta always check the back office. So if this is a regular commission cycle, it ends Monday midnight, Tuesday morning. Now, it is not a hard date number, not a hard time. Hard time meaning, okay, at 12 midnight, it closes. No. It gives you warning. So it's from midnight. So it could be at 2 a.m., could be at midnight, it could be at 5 a.m. We don't know when it is. It's not a hard time, but the system will give you warning. So when you go and log in, it will say commission period 182, for example, is closing in 30 minutes. It will say that 30 minutes. Or it's closing, and then it might say closing 30 minutes. And if you try to log in, it won't let you log in. It means it's closed. They will always close the commission period for 30 minutes or so to do all the calculations. Now, whatever you do during that period, so whatever you do during Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, once the period ends, they're gonna see your rank, and based on your rank is the amount of matching you get. Our matching is up to 10 generations, and if you're at the highest level, it is 10% for the first generation, second 10, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 1, 1, 1. Depending on your rank, the higher rank you are, you get most. So for this purpose, let's say you're at the highest rank. Or let's say at the highest rank, president, grand president millionaire, you get all 10. If you are a double president millionaire, you only get 8. If you are a president millionaire, you get 7. Double, get an extra 1, and down here, grand president millionaire, you get all 10. So I'll give you an example. At the end of this cycle, if you are a double president millionaire, they'll look at your matching for those 8 levels and pay it out to you. So whatever you do in that period is the percentage that you get, which is really cool. I've been in companies where, all right, what you were last month is what you get for next month. So if last month you did really well and you could earn 10 levels, but they only give you that 10 levels in the next month, and let's say next month you didn't do as well, guess what? You make less money because you make the volume in this month, but they only pay you that matching on the next month. That is no good. What we do here is at the end of the cycle, we see what rank you are, how many levels, and we calculate your matching based on the volume in that cycle. That's fantastic, guys. Now, another question is, let's say we'll keep it to basics. You come on board, you join on Thursday. So you join on Thursday, you get your partner pack, okay? And you are at 10%, for example. You do some work. And you do all this business, But by the end of the close, you're already at 20%. Guess what? They pay you the 20% for all the work you did in that period. They don't give you the 20% just based on the Monday. They give you the 20% for the whole period. So what am I trying to say? At the end of the period, they're going to see where you're at. 20%, then they pay you all the work that you've done at 20% and matching for that. So don't worry if you're at 10% here and you sign up all these people and say, oh, I only get paid 10%. No, at the end of the close of the period, they see where you're at and give you it for everything, okay? So that's really good to know, guys. That's some questions that will be answered. So I answered that. Matching bonus, just look at that chart. Rank gets certain levels. The matching is on the commission. So let's say you sponsored me. My team volume commission is $10,000 and you can match me 10%. What is 10% of 10,000? It's $1,000. So this is generations. What is generation? It's like family tree. So you sponsored me, I'm your son. Your sons and daughters, you get 10%. And my sons and daughters, which is your grandson and granddaughter, you either get 10 or 5% depending on your rank, right? So just understand our generations means that whoever you sponsor is generation 1, whoever they sponsor is generation 2, and all the way down to 10 generations. So your matching is based on the team volume commission that the people that introduce. So guys, if you are President Platinum gets 10% from generation 1, 10% from generation 2. So let's say you sponsored me, all right? My check's pretty good. Making 10% of my check, Natita and ours check, that's good. But guess what? Getting 10% of the people we introduce, and we've introduced about 80 plus people, if you get 10% of that, I guarantee you that check is better than our 10%, right? Leader brings on leaders. So our generation matching is phenomenal. How much can you make? What's the maximum you can match? Well, if you max out 3 business centers at $200,000 per week, the maximum I can earn in team volume commission is $2.4 million a month, which means the maximum you can match me is $240,000, 10% a month. Is that okay? You bring a leader, here's $250,000 for matching. Well, guys, just don't look at it like that. I mean, yes, it's true, but look at the whole structure up to 10 generations. It's going to pay you much more than that. Now, Fidelity Box. Let's go through a Fidelity Box. I love it. Guys, let's go really quickly. This is you. Left leg, right leg. There's a lot of volume, Let's go that 50K example and the 80K. What we do is we put 1% Fidelity Box. So I call it a piggy bank. So this, let's say this is a little pig, right? In Australia, we call it piggy banks. You might call it safe box, whatever you would like to call it. At the end of every commission period, let's say it's a cycle, 1% of the lesser leg, so 1% of 50,000 is $500. $500 goes into that piggy bank or into that little box. Now, let's say the second week you do the same. Now this box has $1,000. The next week it does the same. That $1,000 becomes $1,500, and so on and so forth. After 12 months of becoming a member, paying that $69 a month. After 12 months and not missing a beat. If you miss a beat, whatever money's in it goes back to zero. So don't miss a beat. $69 every month at the end of 12 months. If you have $10,000 in there at the end of 12 months, we crack the piggy bank open and that 10 grand goes out to you. Whatever's in there after 12 months, $1, $100,000, $1 million, it goes straight out to you. And then what happens? That piggy bank resets and you have 12 months to fill it up again, that which is 1%, and you're set, guys. This is really good for retention because, you know, by paying $69 to getting a lump sum at the end, that's really good. You can put it away for your taxes. So 1%. We pay 20% team volume commission right up, and then we pay 1% at the end of every week that pays out at the end of the year. So guys, understand this. We don't just pay 20%, we pay 21% team volume commission, 20% straight away, 1% after 12 months. That's really good, guys. So down the Fidelity Box, I'm just gonna go run through this really quickly. What is the millionaire pool? The millionaire pool is 1% of sales is shared with all the president millionaires and above. Pretty simple. So we've done that. What is the car bonus? The car bonus is you get $1,000 cash. You have to have a car. There's a list of cars you should have. But anyway, you get $1,000 cash if you have 4 commission periods as a diamond. 4 commission periods as a diamond. So commission period, week 1, 2, 3, 4, you're diamond, then guess what? You get $1,000. But if you're a diamond, not a diamond, diamond, that doesn't count. You have to have 4 consecutive runs as a diamond here in World Global Network. You get $1,000 for the car bonus. Diamond Life Tour, which is pretty simple. There's a period that we have a promotion. So let's say, for example, the next Diamond Tour is in Orlando, Florida, and it's going to be in June. To qualify, become a diamond between the months of January to April. Between those months, if you're a diamond, you get to go to the Diamond Life Tour, for example. So how do we normally work in Diamond Life Tour? Pretty simple. You qualify, you get yourself there, and the company take care of everything. They'll pick you up from the airport, they'll take care of your room, accommodation, activities. Now, guys, I don't represent a company. It could change by the time you're a diamond, but this is what's happening. So maybe it might be even better, right? So that's the Diamond Life Tour. What is the luxury bonus? When you become a President Gold. President Gold is a very important level. That's when you first have the title of President. A President Gold, that's 50,000 points on the lesser leg in a commission period. And when you do that, you get a luxury bonus. You get a beautiful luxury watch that is given to you at convention. So you don't get it straight away. At convention, Mr. Fabio on executive staff will start giving out the presidential watches, which is fantastic. Commission period, I shared that earlier already. It is from a Monday, midnight, Tuesday morning, and it's from. So you can close anytime. Just go on and keep on the back office and check it out. Now, payout. We use this, let's do this together, payout. iPayout is what we use in the back office. So whatever commission you're supposed to earn will go into your wallet. From your wallet, you decide for it to go to iPayout or you keep it in your wallet. Now, why would you want to keep it in your wallet? You might want to keep it in your wallet to pay for your Fidelity membership. You might want to keep it in your wallet to buy other things. For whatever reason you like, you can keep it in your wallet. If you don't want to keep it in your wallet, you can send it to iPayout. iPayout is our third party that sends the money from iPayout into 2 locations. Directly in a bank account or into a debit card. A company branded debit card. You can get a World debit card. So once you decide from the money to go from your wallet to iPayout, you decide for it to go into the bank account or into a debit card. Totally up to you. Now, how long does it take? For our international markets, it's 21 days after it closes. So it closes on Tuesday, 7 days, 7 days, 7 days. 3 weeks later, the money is released. Those are for our international market. That's the rule. If you're in our local markets are like Thailand, like Vietnam, the local markets. After 7 days, you get paid. So your commission period ends today on Tuesday night, Tuesday morning. The next Tuesday, you get that. So 21 days or 7 days. US is a 21-day cycle. So guess what? All you gotta wait, guys, is wait 3 weeks, and after 3 weeks, you're getting paid every week, right? So that's the payback in arrears. Now, carry forward, I talked about that already. If you got a volume on one side and the other side, it cancels each other out. Whichever has the leftover, it's carry forward to the next month. Now, earning weekly cap, I shared that with you as a team developer. You can earn up to team developer to presidential millionaire. You can earn up to $50,000 per week. As a double president millionaire, up to $100,000 per cycle, not per week, per cycle. And at a grand president millionaire, it is $200,000 per cycle. Now, if you understand how a compensation plan works, your lesser leg is where you earn your rank. So it is directly proportional. One thing I want to share with you guys is that we don't require a certain percentage of volume from a certain person. What I mean, for example, some companies will say, well, you can only get X amount of volume for rank, for certain rank. So for example, to become a president millionaire, you need 250,000. Some companies will say, well, that 250,000, only 50% can come from one person. So if you sponsor me and I'm on your lesser leg and I do $1 million, you can only count 1% of that for your rank. Now that's other companies. Here in World Global Network, you count 100%. All you need to do, like I said, to earn team volume commission is bring 2. And those 2 people don't even need to be active on a weekly basis. You just need to bring 2 one time and you'll qualify for life. Guys, World Global Network has an amazing compensation plan. If you are a networker, I'd love to talk to you because it's going to be very hard to beat. Now, I'm going to end with this. This is very big, guys. I want you to see this ratio. Some people say, hey, how much does your company pay out? All that stuff. I want to look at reality, not theory. Now, here's the reality. This is you. You have one person on the left and one person on the right that does $69. The $69, what does it pay you? It pays you a fast retail of what? $7 per person, right? So $7 per person, 7 plus 7, you earn a fast retail of $14. Now on the lesser leg, let's say it's the same, it's 30 SV. 30 SV. What is 20% of 30 SV? So team volume commission, 30% is $6 because you only get one. If you look at these 2 numbers, this is $20. That is really good, guys. For having 2 people in the business, you're making $20 every month. That's already nearly 1/3 of your weekly. Now, if you look at it for one person on the lesser leg, you get $7 fast start, fast retail, plus that $6. So if you look at this, for every person you put in your lesser leg, you earn $13. Guys, this is huge. I want you to understand. So this person puts in 69 and you make $13. If you look at that ratio, $69 and you make 13, that's like nearly 20%. That is huge, guys. That is so big. Compare that to your company. Look at your company. If someone on your pay leg or in your leg that you can earn, they put in $100, how much do you get? If you're making about $5 to $10, that's really good. Over here, you're making 20, right? So you can't, it's so hard to compete, but I'm telling you, I'm so excited for all of you, ladies and gentlemen. If you're in a company that you got to build separate lines fighting against each other, if you have to build 20 lines, 6 lines, whatever it is, now that all these guys are working together, guess what? It grows speed. But timing is crucial, guys. If you're watching this and you're not in this business yet, I want you to really understand this. Whether you like it or not, whether you like it or not, and I repeat, whether you like it or not, people are joining every second. I guarantee you, as I'm doing this video, people are joining every time. Why? Because this is an awesome opportunity. So this is you. Whether you like it or not, 1, 2, 3 is going to join. Whether you like it or not. These people could be placed in your business by your sponsor. So let's say this is your sponsor. He has only got 2 legs, right? So he can place people there and he can place people under you too. You don't even know these people. Let's say this person brings in 1,000 people. Guess what? It's not 3 people. It is 1,003 people that you can benefit from if you come in at the right time. Guys, this is huge. Timing is important. Don't hold back. Why? Because we're growing so fast, your positioning is key. Like I said, these people are going to join anyway. If you say, let me think about it, these people are going to join whether you like it or not. Then you decide to make the move. Now, you miss out on all these volume here, guys. This is so important. And I wanted to go through this comp plan. If you have any other questions, feel free to contact me. You can go to the team website. All my details are there, which is chadnatitawgn.com. I want you to understand, guys, this website, I'm not here to recruit anyone. I'm here to support. I'm an ambassador of our company. I'm an ambassador of network marketing. I'm an ambassador of this profession, guys. I love this business because only here you can be a 0 1 week and be a multi-millionaire in months to come. You can't find it anywhere else. It's really a new way, a new financial way of growing, guys. I'm telling you, it's unbelievable. So if you go to chadnatitawgn.com, You can download some of the tools to help you. You will not find my username, so don't go sign up people. Go back to the person who introduced you to this business. This is just a tool for you to understand, guys. There is a lot of people out there. People is our biggest resource in the world. You never run out of people because every second there's a new baby being born, right? So you never run out of people. Do this correctly, build with integrity, get back to the person who introduced you to this video, who introduced you to this company, work together and build World Global Network and be a global ambassador. Once again, guys, you have to understand how important this is. I hope you understand all these points I went through. My name is Chad Chong, and me and my wife, Natita Chong, we are world changers.